All right, and we're live. How's it going today? Uh, so this is a debate that we had in our class. My name is Muhammad Iqbal, and we had a small debate in our class with our colleagues. Uh, it was regarding a civic speech. So for my debate speech, we had an argument about me and my colleague had an argument about whether frugality is a trait of the rich and if that makes you rich. So my opinion on that I believe that frugality alone cannot make you very rich, while my colleague would say that it plays a big part in making you a millionaire. And I was like, how? He said, that does make make up a lot. Doing couponing, doing, going for promos and sales and everything like that. But then I came up with the argument that it takes a lot of time, because you just like gather all those coupons. You put your time and a lot of energy and you do a lot of exercise is for those coupons and to get them. So I don't think it's worth it. Uh, I think the time and money that could have been saved, if for, that time, like when they're trying to do coupons, is gonna be counted for, and that can make a lot of difference. But however, he came up with a good point, a valid point over here, in the next round, that if uh, if somebody has frugal habits such as budgeting, living below your means, eliminating wasteful spending, and placing a high priority on saving money, it can have a positive impact on your wealth. But I had an argument over here that said, you know, well, if your income stream is one, what difference does it make? I think the best and primary concern should be having multiple streams of income. So that's where we came to a point over there. But I mean, now he said, now if we look at another side, if we look at from a new angle, you know, uh, it's just the definition of rich is just it's not that who earns a lot. You have to have a plan to spend it, and I think he was right on that, because you can earn a million, but if you're spending more than a million, and you're saving nothing out of it, so there's no point of earning that $1 million. So his next argument was, uh, well, we said he said that there's the difference between the rich and the poor. The poor says that I cannot afford it, and the rich always looks for stuff, seeing how can I afford it. So there's a quote. It's a quote from the book of Rich Dad Poor Dad. So uh, now another point that we came to here was that he said that um, like he said that if I'm frugal and if I have frugal traits and I'm conserving water, what about that? But yeah, I mean, I kind of agreed on this one. You know, he said that I will use a glass of water whenever I brush my teeth. The used water from laundry can also be reused in cleaning other things and watering the plants. I can conserve electricity by turning off the lights and other machines. I will be responsible by myself, in my action to maintain cleanliness, at home. And I thought that was really, really valid. Uh, and then he said that frugal, being having a frugal trait can be very beneficial for future generations and can preserve a lot of things for the future generations. You know, that we can save a lot of stuff for the future generations and not overspend on anything and then not overuse anything. But I came up with one more argument over here, saying that they're kind of I'm talking about like I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about the frugal trait over here. Anybody that has that, they have like this stingy personality where where everything's like about saving. So I mean, imagine like going out with them or like going giving somebody a gift, a present, or something like that. They're just trying to save in that. They're just trying to keep everything to themselves. So that kind of leads to a materialistic gain. It just kind of so we just ended our discussion over here on that one, and we came to a conclusion that well, it works both ways. You should not spend overspend on anything, and you should not underspend on anything. But um, I mean, frugality is mostly and frugality does not depend on rich or being poor. It's just a it's just a trait anybody can have. Like, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor to have that trait, but you can have it either side, either way. So that's where we conclude our debate and our final civic speech ad. Thank you so much for your listening, and have a good night.